This morning, we're going to be talking about massive problems that we all suffer from. And these are the 5 problems I've become obsessed with in my coaching. 75% of young people are frightened by the future. So whether we're talking about climate change, the political climate, problems with our food, this problem, that problem, it's no wonder why everyone's all riled up and worried about stuff. But today we're going to talk about the 5 problems I believe most humans suffer from and how it can ruin our ability to be happier and healthier people. So we're going to break them down. I'm going to go through them, some personal examples, and see if we can help you out today. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. Enjoy. Financially free and enjoy more of what the world has to offer. This action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch. So a little one-person trampoline. If I screen shared it, like there's no excuse. Like phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So. Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk Chair Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises that will make you the absolute best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Good morning, everyone. It is a wonderful, wonderful Friday this morning. I can't wait to kind of dive into these problems. These problems are really the main thing that I back within my coaching, what I've become obsessed with over the last couple of years, and the dramatic results that we've had with a lot of clients. And in my own life, like, you just feel so much better solving a lot of these problems. And something we need to state right off the bat, right? We talk about this analogy all the time, but it's so good that we're never going to run a mile in 0 minutes in 0 seconds. The goal is reduction. The goal is the reducing of suffering from these problems as much as possible. Because when these problems arise that we'll go through and you'll see, probably a lot of them will feel like 1 or 2 will probably hit you home really hard. And then the others you'll see in your friends, your family, this and that. But nonetheless, they're really taking away the only thing that we have. These problems are taking away our attention. They're taking away the quality of our attention. It's taking away like what is in front of us right here, right now, so we can enjoy the present moments. You hear this present moment talk all the time in personal development, I'm sure, but humor me as we go through these 5 problems and see if we can address them and maybe just raise some self-awareness. I'm not going to be going super deep on each one of the problems, so we're going to start with these 5 massive problems. And next week, I'm going to be doing a video series. Each day, I'm going to dedicate to one of these problems. I'm going to talk about how I communicate with other people, try to sell even for my classes, just benefits, pros and cons of it. Like, what are some real strategies to solve these problems? So the coming week, we're going to do a much bigger deep dive. But today, on this Friday, we're just raising awareness. This is here. We're acknowledging it. We're acknowledging that's a bunch of bull crap. We don't have to suffer from that. A car is on a highway. That's these troubling thoughts. They come and they go. We let them pass by. But without further ado, let's talk about our first one. And I'm going to write out on the board. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth here. So I'm going to be writing out on the board like the main word that we really want to try and understand with this. I have over here my Word documents. Okay, so problem number 1, worrying about the future. So worrying about the future. What is the word that we want to be able to? So we're talking about 5 problems. 5 problems. And the first problem is worrying about the future too much. And we want to be able to establish this word faith. And I'm not talking in the religious context. I'm just having faith in ourselves, improving our self-worth, being comfortable with where we are at. Contentment in the present moment will really help with worrying about the future. But like I said, Monday morning is going to be dedicated to this faith, worrying about the future. But that is the number 1 problem. So if this is a common one for you, make sure to tune in with us Monday morning. But that is the first one, is worrying about the future, faith. Like I said, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth quite a bit. Next up is we have caring what other people think. This is the second problem on our list that really destroys quality of attention, just hurts our ability to perform, makes us cope and just eat bad foods and have bad habits and all this stuff. Caring what other people think. It's so much emotional weight that we want to get rid of. So I have over here, let me share my screen. So I need to, yesterday, I was caring what people think a little bit. I want to share also share tab audio. So right here, I had an issue. I was having a whole bunch of issues yesterday with my tech stuff. It was shading in and out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. This looks like crap. Everyone's going to think I'm dumb. All this stuff. That's just not true. So that is the second problem we're going to dive in on Tuesday. Morning, as you can kind of hear, well, not hear, but it's echoing out. And I was having issues, and so I just defaulted. I was like, I just need to start the introduction for the show. And I had to figure out what was wrong, this and that. But caring what other people think wasn't going to fix the problem. Caring what other people think was only going to put more weight on me, cause more anxiety, and get me all riled up and not performing at my highest level. So we really want to be able to work on this. And this comes in at number 2. And the word that matches with that, let me kick this off the screen. So that was caring what other people think. We have under here is confidence. So let's go ahead and get that onto the board, is confidence. We want to have more confidence in ourselves. We want to have confidence in ourselves and our ability to perform and what it is that we are doing and performing at the highest level possible, having confidence. Next up, the third problem that we really are working in and we're diving on, we're trying to help make a dramatic impact, is wasting energy on distractions. We live in a world of distractions. There are multi-billion-dollar companies who are putting every penny that they have into taking your energy. And something that we want to back pocket, we're going to do a deep dive on this one, distractions and wasting energy, having more energy, reducing our distractions. We're going to do a deep dive on this on Wednesday. But the key takeaway that I really want you guys to have is focus. We want to build this. We want to build this muscle of focus. Let's get that onto the board for our third one. So improving focus. We want to be able to improve focus. So our concentration, understanding my average screen time before I took my class, developed it, really was managing and measuring all of these things, was like over 5 hours a day. You know what you could do with 5 hours a day? If you really committed to a company, really committed to an idea, really committed to fitness, really committed to your relationships, what would be possible with that time if we were able to bring focus to the table? What would that be worth to you? So we're going to be talking about on Wednesday, wasting energy and distractions, getting rid of these distractions, because man, so much energy is lost into the cell phones, man. It is nuts. The technology, I was just talking with some family yesterday about this. The technology can be your best friend or your biggest enemy, right? So we want to be able to stop wasting energy on these distractions and focus on what matters to us. What does matter to you? But in my class, we figure that out directly. Okay, moving on to the next one. So procrastination, this is the fourth problem on our list. Fourth problem, procrastination is absolutely plaguing so many people, keeping us from achieving, just reaching our full potential. Like, who can we really become? Can we become a better parent? Can we become a better friend? Can we become a better business owner? Can we become more wealthy? Can we do the traveling that we want? What is procrastination doing to us? Is it because we're distracted? Is it because we're drained because of what other people think? Procrastination is a real problem, and I want to be able to help with that. And I'm doing everything in my power to help people stop procrastinating. You know what's the best feeling in the world is when you know what you want, you know who you are, and then you just do the work that you love that's right in front of you. You don't procrastinate, you dive into it, and then you look back and see all the work that you've done. It's the best feeling in the world, I think. And we're going to help with just that. is procrastination. But the word that we're going to tie to procrastination, this important word that we want to really work on, is motivation. Motivation. And just for a heads up, there's two, we can either have external motivation or we can have internal motivation. The real one that lasts, the real motivation, this is the only real motivation to me. It's internal. So I'm going to put internal on here. If you don't have internal motivation, you're dead in the water. Those motivational videos that we watch, or say if you come on here and you get pumped up for a couple moments, or you go to a seminar, you get pumped up for a weekend, you leave, man, they just don't last. Internal motivation, it has to be our interest. Think about when you were more productive than ever, when you were more engaged than ever. It was probably because you were internally motivated. You wanted to do it. I think it's funny, I picked up Parenting with Love and Logic. It's a great book. And it's crazy how we're all kids, just with bigger bodies and more responsibilities, right? And just when you think of a kid doing something, what do? They do what they want to do. So when we're trying to change behavior, we make it interesting. We make it fun in something that's going to help them gain responsibility and their own internal motivation. It's a beautiful thing. But procrastination, I believe, is a massive issue, and we're really trying to make a big impact on helping people with that. I'm not going to stop until I help 1 million people do this thing. So keep rocking and rolling. We'll be back here again bright and early Monday morning, 8 a.m. The last problem on our list, problem number 5, is guessing what you and other people need. This guessing game of what you need, of what you want, and what other people need and what other people want. We're just guessing. When the only way, we have this example a lot. I think it's incredible how we rely so much off of like the it. Ken Wilber in his book, a little bit of what the heck is that title? That book is awesome. A brief history of everything. It's very wordy. The vocab's really intense. It's depthy. So maybe you would like it, maybe you didn't. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. But he talks about this philosophy of I, we, and it. Everything is encompassing within these things. And there's something about how internal, how we feel, our emotions, our thoughts, and how they have such a big impact. And the only way to understand other people, no one's a mind reader. I can't just assume what my girlfriend wants. I can't just assume what my girlfriend needs. We need interpretation. We need engagement for our relationship to thrive. So that's why I ask her, how are you doing today? Is there anything I can do to help you? Because I'm not going to play this guessing game. It just doesn't work. And so if we can stop guessing what we need, if we can stop guessing what other people need, I think it can solve a lot of our problems. It can alleviate a lot of our pain and help us become and reach our full potential. So that is problem number 5 that we come on here, this guessing game. And the word that's tied to this, so beautifully done, would be what? Clarity. Clarity coming in as our last one. So clarity. Things need to be clear or else we cannot see. If we do not have a designation and we do not know where we are going, I can pretty much guarantee we're not going to get there, right? So clarity. These were the 5. So these are the 5 problems that we're trying to fix. These are the 5 powerful problems that are actually jacking up humanity. And I'm going to do everything in my power to help coach people, support people, do my research, do whatever I can to really make a difference on this, because it means a lot to me. And I hope it does to you as well, because this stuff's important. And I believe we can truly reach our full potential when we do these. Let's go ahead and do a quick little speed run through before we head out of here this morning. So these were 5 massive problems with people worrying about the future. We're going to be talking about this on Monday morning. Caring what other people think. How do we stop caring what other people think so we can give ourselves permission to just take action on what we want, right? I don't have to live through you. I live through myself. Number 3, we'll talk about this on Wednesday, wasting energy on distractions. It's a very distracting world. Next up, we have on Thursday, we'll talk about procrastination and how procrastinating is a very painful experience and also limits our potential on what we can do. And on Friday, we're going to have some fun guessing what you and other people need, getting rid of the guessing game and give some steps, tips, tricks, ideas, strategies on how we can really clarify what it is that we want. So let's go ahead back over here to, so these were the 5 problems, the 5 key words. Piggy bank these is your faith, having faith in yourself. Want to have faith, confidence. How can we build the confidence in ourselves? Confidence, focus. Can we focus on the spotlight? We can only have one thought at a time. We can only do one thing at a time. This whole multitasking crap just doesn't work. So focus. What do you want to focus on today? Next, we have motivation. Do you want to do it? What do you want to do? And this has to be internal or else it's total trash and garbage. Next, we have clarity. Where are we going? What do we want? What are the people that we love and care about? What do they need? What do they want? You want to think about a thriving life. You want to think about an amazing life. It would be that not only we are on the path to success, but high tide raises all ships. We want these people we love and care about to be improving and enhancing their quality of life too. So what can we do to support them? Can we just listen? Whoa, whoa, listening. Oh, I can't do that. I got to talk my way through advice. It's like, I know I like to talk a lot myself, as I'm sure you can tell, but listening is so beautiful. Maybe we just need to listen to some people and help them that way. Clarity. What is it that you want? Is it strong relationships? Is it a stronger body? Do you want to get healthy? Do you want to get six pack? Well, like, what do you want? Do you want a big bag of money? We want to be very clear on this, and we're going to help with that next week. So cheers. These were the motivational words. These are the problems that I'm doing everything in my power to solve. Hopefully it's Friday. Let's have a little fun this Friday. Take a little pressure off of ourselves, have a little compassion for ourselves. I want you, if you're not going to say it for yourself, I'll say it for you. I forgive you. I forgive you for messing up. I forgive you for doing this. I forgive you for saying that. I forgive you for actions. If you're not going to say it for yourself, I'll at least say it for you, right? And I'll also say that I love you. You got this. Let's just bring some awareness to these problems. Let's take a step forward today. Let's pick out the ones that matter the most to us and see what we can do. Make sure to tune in with us Friday. It is Friday. Make sure to tune in with us Monday morning, 8 a.m. live Central Standard Time on the main social medias that we're always on. And we'll be going live, diving into our first problem, worrying about the future. This one's really tough. So I'll see you guys on Monday. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, if you want to check out some of these, let me share my screen. So let me put this over here. We have over here on our live streams, if you go to live, we have a vault of over 386 episodes now and past ones. And I was having some fun rewatching some of these. So if you want any personal tips, tricks, or ideas, we've probably talked about it to help make yourself a happier, healthier person. We talk a lot about in the world of health, wealth, and relationships. So don't be scared to go back to these past episodes, see if something resonates with you, and see if we can be of any help. So that's all I have for today. Thanks so much, guys. I'm going to head out of here. You guys enjoy yourselves. Happy Friday to you all. And I'll be seeing you bright and early, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time with another episode of the Talk Taryn Morning Show. Cheers, friends. I'm out. Peace.